What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we have a very special video and it was one of the most requested ones, and it's about my pink hair, how I dye it pink and what products I use. And let's start with the hair dye I use. This is the brand called Clairol. I use Flare Me in OB Rose, and I also add
Claire You.
This is going to give you more of a pastel look. You also can add conditioner, any white conditioner instead of this one to make it more pastel. About proportions, so before I was using the whole bag of this one and maybe a little bit less than a whole bag of the Claire You, but it's always giving me that bright pink color, so I decided to add more of this one to make it more pastel. So we're gonna try and do that today. Okay, let's start with the pink dye. So I'm gonna add the full bag of the actual color, and I already opened my Claire You, but I have another one, so I think it's gonna be total of the whole bag. I do need to tell you that if this is your first time going pink, you do need to bleach your hair, or you need to be a very light blondie already. And when you will decide to keep retouching it, you can put it on your washed pink hair. It's fine, you don't have to bleach it all the time unless you are trying to bleach your roots as well. So I just realized that I don't have enough Claire You hair dye, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of conditioner to it. When it comes to developer, usually it says to use 10% developer. I have 10 and I have 40, so I'm gonna mix them up a little bit, because last time when I was doing my roots, I put only 10 and my roots came up a little bit yellow, so it didn't took the hair dye really well. So I'm mostly gonna add the 10 one, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of 40, so we mix it up to, I would say, 20. About the amount of developer, it should be the same amount as your hair dye, so it's 1 to 1. I never measured because I'm already used to it, you know, but you definitely should if you are newbie to this, and it also says on the packaging how much you should be using. So yes. Okay, now we're gonna mix it really well and we're gonna start dyeing the hair. Also guys, tip for you, always put your gloves on. I made a huge mistake last time when I was doing it without the gloves, plus I was bleaching my roots. It was horrible. I had so much like white pimples on my fingers, so the bleach kind of was on my fingers. It was like not a nice feeling, you know. We're all set up. Okay, while I'm gonna dye my hair, I've decided to answer a few questions and talk about some topics that I get a lot on my Instagram page. So we're gonna get to this shortly, but before that, how I love to do the hair dye process. I'm not a professional, okay? So if you are a hairdresser or anything, please don't judge me. I do whatever works for me best, so I always start from my sides. Also, I have a mirror on this side, so don't mind me looking over there all the time. Okay, we're gonna start dyeing now. I'm not touching my roots, so I had to be really careful with my dyeing process. And before I'm gonna start dyeing, First thing I want to talk about, and a lot of questions I'm getting about, is how to lose belly fat, how to lose back fat, bra bulge, under bra fat, and other stuff like this. Girls, please, the one thing I wanted to tell you, there is no exercises such as back fat and other stuff like this. To lose fat in general, you need to be in calorie deficit, and you're gonna lose fat evenly from all your body parts. Of course, some parts might take faster and some parts harder to lose. Like me, I'm always losing first from my upper body, but I see a lot of influencers on Instagram posting videos on how to lose back fat, and they are doing just regular back workouts. This is just misleading information, because non-educated girls would actually go and do these workouts and they will hope that it's gonna work. Unfortunately, it won't work, okay? All you have to do is eat healthy, balanced diet. Stay in calorie deficit if your goal is to lose weight in general, and throw some cardio into your routine, and you'll be good to go. And please stay consistent, give it some time. Results don't come overnight, okay? This is so hard to talk and color the hair actually, because I wanted to look at the camera. Okay, I hope I'm not touching my roots that much, because I don't want to do that. Another question that I'm getting a lot is what bulking and cutting means, and how much and what you should eat. So bulking is a stage when you are trying to put on muscle mass and gain weight. To do that, you need to start eating more food. You need to increase your calories and stay a little bit over your daily intake, so you can be in a surplus. That's how you're gonna gain weight, and also train hard at the gym, you know, lift those weights. Don't be scared to bulk. Trust me, everything is worth in the end when you start your cutting phase. And the cutting phase is when are you slowly decreasing your calories from the bulk to the maintenance level. Then you go in slowly into calorie deficit, adding some cardio, still lifting weights, and that's how you get your muscle definition. Okay, we are almost done with this part. Another very popular question is how much cardio you should do to lose weight. Again, to lose weight, your main goal is to stay in calorie deficit. About cardio, for me specifically, when I do more cardio, I see progress. Not like faster, but I get more results while I do cardio. So I'm trying to do it 20 minutes after my workout, and I'm also trying to do another session later that day. I see that this works best for me, but there's also some girls who don't do cardio at all. They just stay in calorie deficit, and it works just fine for them. So I would say try to do it 3-6 times a week, depending on how your body is reacting. Take a look, learn, and just try, you know. Okay, now we're gonna move to the back part, which is hardest part for me specifically, because you can't really see anything, but I have 2 mirrors, so we should be fine. Very, very popular question again. It's how do I stay motivated to work out? So when I started, the thing that motivated me was my first progress pictures or my first abs popping up. It was so exciting that I wanted more and more. And honestly, now over time, this just became my lifestyle. I really cannot imagine my morning without a workout or lifting session. I literally go on vacation, and if I don't work out for 4 days, I feel so weird. I'm coming back to the gym and it feels like I haven't been there for a year. So it's all about that time and things that you love to do. So you definitely need to try to find that style of training that you enjoy. Either it's, I don't know, yoga or weightlifting or CrossFit or powerlifting, anything that it can be. And just, you know, make it fun. Just enjoy it. And over time, trust me, you won't be able to quit because it's like addiction. Also, a lot of you might know that I'm a mommy, and I keep getting questions about how did my postpartum journey went, what did I do, did I work out while I was pregnant. I need to tell you that I had a full-time job by the time when I was pregnant. I was on my feet 9 hours a day. It was a really hard one, especially that I had not a complicated pregnancy, but it was a little tough one because I always was getting lower back pains, headaches, nausea at the first 3 months of my pregnancy. So honestly, I wasn't actually working out during my pregnancy until my 8th month and 9, when I started doing yoga and home workouts. But to anyone who is pregnant and scared to continue to lift, you guys don't have to be, as long as you have your doctor's approval, you should be fine. You can pretty much do the same workouts that you was doing before your pregnancy if you got approved for that. Just, you know, use lower weights, listen to your body, don't go super heavy. If you feel like you're not ready for this, listen to your doctor, and everything will be fine. I did gain 45 pounds during my pregnancy because I thought I could eat everything that I wanted. So unfortunately, yes, it took me a while to lose all that baby weight. Of course, I did touch my roots, and oh my god. So they probably will become yellow. So what I'm gonna do right now is have a little bit of hair dye left. I'm just gonna add 40% volume and just kind of add it into my roots so it can, you know, grab more hair dye, otherwise it's gonna be super yellow. So let's try and do that. I hope it will come out good. I can do this all the time. If this won't come out good, I'm just gonna bleach my roots in a few days, because you don't want to bleach it at the same time you dye your hair. This is not gonna be good. Okay, you want to make sure that you check all the little spots here. Last time I didn't, and I have a little brown piece of hair on this side. Okay, looks fine for me. Now we are waiting 30 to 40 minutes. I think I actually will do 25 because I think it's already coming out way too brightish pink. 25 to 30 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, here's our final result. I just washed my hair. In general, the color is good. I would like with more after maybe 2 washes because it's still a little bit bright. You might not see it here, but on the different lighting it's a lot more brighter, which I don't really love. I love more pastel look. So in a week or so we're gonna have this nice pastel color. I did, of course, my roots, and They are not too bad. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a little bit like yellowish, light brown, but it's not that bad. So I think it's a good one. It turned out pretty nice. Tips and tricks on how to keep it pink for a longer period of time. What I do is I wash my hair pretty rare. I wash it once in 4 or 5 days. I'm trying to do cute hairstyles. I also use dry shampoo and it's a big help. So you can definitely do this every time. Remember, every time you wash your hair, it's gonna fade. So make sure you wash it rare. That's it. That's all you have to do. And I think I did cover all the topics. If you still have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I will be answering them for sure. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you the next time.